season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. With EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Noles will kick it away to get this game going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. It's going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive moving. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Ball handed off. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Van Dyke. He finds some space. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Moves out of the pocket. And he's forced out of bounds by the defense who just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. Out past the 30. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Seminoles churn out another first down.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And I tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
The Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Comes up with the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Here's the option play. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there. They bring him down with the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Pass caught on a comeback route. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
You set it down for the offense. 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And the running back takes the handoff.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. It tests the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Defense is coming after him. Under pressure, just lets it go. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, but he left it in the end zone. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He shreds the tackle. Howard right past the defender. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And it's a direct snap, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. An inside give now for the shotgun.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Knowles looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. They'll try a pass here. And it's caught. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. It's an option look. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense, in good position to take that throw away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. Explosive play. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires quickly to the left. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, a nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And the ball is hauled in. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. The Seminoles come to the line to run the hurry-up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. He wants to get pushed around. It's the 2-minute timeout. What's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's running out of time here. The ball is caught, and he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They'll go hurry up here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. They're going to run the option. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offense.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4.
Florida State 21, Ohio State 17.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Breaks into the clear. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the read. The back's got it on the pitch. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. And the Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass is caught. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try the option play here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ninth play of the drive coming up. It's third down and goal. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
After the point after, it's a 35-17 game.
Florida State 35, Ohio State 17.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Oh,